Hello, once again. My name is Alan. I'm the Mind Alchemist, and I just wanted to share with you what's going on in my life, my opinions, my um, what I do as a routine to raise my vibration. Because you know what, when things are going well and you're making $1 million a day, and you hear about all these people who are doing well as well, it's easy to stay in that high vibration. But not every day is a good day, and some days it's harder than others. For some reason, I've been going through a rough time. It's not that things are bad, but it's just things are changing, and sometimes I don't have the best of days. So let me start with my routine. How do I raise my vibration? First thing I do is I go to um, into a meditation. Very often I'll wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and I look for ways to improve the way I feel. So the lights are off. Very often I'll keep them off. There's no reason to turn on the lights. But this morning, for example, I started with a Silva Method centering exercise, which is the sound of the metronome beating at, I don't know what, it's the alpha sound, basically the alpha sound from Silva Method. So I listened to that for about 30 minutes while they programmed me in for relaxation and uh, imagination and so on. After that, I started doing my spending game. So I'm on day 14 right now. What is this spending game? This version of the spending game is you start on day one with $1,000, and you make a list of things that you're going to spend it on. So today is day 14, and if you add 14 plus 13 plus 12 plus 11, 10, and so on, I probably spent already $100,000 or more in little things like getting a maid to clean up the house, getting new tires for the car, getting a new brake job for my own car, getting I don't know, like a barbecue. I went to Amazon.com and I looked at the price of high end barbecues, 14,000, 15,000, 12,000. I didn't buy one of the big ones because I don't believe they're worth that much. But I did buy a barbecue for $8,000, and it's a really good one. I bought a shed for the backyard, a new fence, and this morning I spent another 14,000 on things that made me feel good. I bought a gazebo. I bought lawn furniture. I bought an outside sauna, one of those that are shaped like a barrel. And then I did some EFT tapping. So I was looking at how I was feeling, and I actually did the tapping sequence. Even though I'm not feeling the greatest today, I'm fully and completely loving, accepting myself just the way I am. And after that, I went to work. I had at the clinic. I had my first client at 9:45, 10 o'clock. But I still wasn't feeling so great. I did my session. It went really well. And my client agreed to come back. She wants to come back for 3 more sessions. So that fulfills an intention of having so many bundles for the month, because I do prefer working with someone for a little period of time to make sure that whatever we're doing is holding and gives them forward momentum. So this was a weight loss client, and I used 2 or 3 different methods as I was working with her. I noticed that she wasn't responding very quickly to my suggestions, so I just shifted in midstream and I did some energy work. I put in a lot of direct suggestions, and I was okay giving her an extra hour because I really wanted her to get out of those gates with a win. I didn't want her to come back, or not come back for that matter, saying, this stuff isn't working. I'm still always hungry. and so on. When I came home, I did a focus wheel, which is an Abraham Hicks process. And in the center of the wheel, I put that I want to feel, not only have, but I wanted to feel what it's like to be in alignment. And because I wasn't feeling so good, I know that I'm not in alignment. So I did that. The result is that an hour later, I got a repeat client who called me saying that they want another session. So already I felt that things were opening up. At 5 o'clock today, I got a call from someone saying they needed help. And even though I'm not going to charge them for this help, I really do want to see her and her family succeed. So I will be working on that tonight. I manifested one more client that needs help. So I'm going to work on that as well. And the next thing I'm going to do is maybe be more playful. I've already gone for a walk. Walks are really good for uh, for balancing my energy. But I'm here in Canada, so even though the sun was really beautiful, I was so grateful to get back home because it was freezing cold. Anyways, that's basically the life that I lead, and I know that the energy follows thoughts. So my thoughts are on attracting abundance, on manifesting greatness. And some days are high, some days are low, but the good days are more and more often, and the bad days are fewer and fewer apart. I know that it's easy to create what I want in my thoughts, in my mind, and it takes a little more time for those thoughts to manifest into physical form. So today I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day because when you're tired, it's useless to push against um, the energy. It's better to just take a nap, have fun, enjoy yourself, or whatever else will come up. And in doing so, things will get better and better for me. So, my name is Alan. I'm the Mind Alchemist. And whether it's with EFT tapping, Abraham Hicks Law of Attraction, moving up the emotional scale, I also use Dr. Bradley's uh, emotional emotion code to work with people. I have a podcast coming up on pendulum dowsing, and if anybody sees my videos, there's a lot on pendulums because I do love using the pendulum. It's such a gift to be able to move and direct energy, measure it, and so on. What else do I do? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business person. I used to sell a lot of real estate, but you know what? As times change, we change also. And it's really about following your bliss, following your passion. And I do a lot of things, but what I'm here for is to remind you that if you need work, if you need help, if you need um, any kind of hypnosis or mindset reset, give me a call. I'm always available, Alan at mindalchemist.ca, and I'll leave the description down below. Thanks a lot. Ending stream now.